A deadly duplex fire broke out in Chico this afternoon. The flames sparked on Oak Street off of Highway 32 in the southwest part of Chico. Action News Now reporter Ryan Ketchum was there at the duplex and has more information on how this has impacted families living there.
A fire started in the first floor of this building right here behind me at around 1 p.m. today off of Oak Street in between 4th and 5th Street here in Chico. 5 people living in this building escaped the fire, but one juvenile girl died at the scene.
Initially, we did have reports there could be possibly 2 victims in there. Our crews did 3 different searches of the occupancy, finding the one deceased juvenile victim.
Chico Fire Battalion Chief John Kelso tells me there were no other victims or injuries reported. American Red Cross volunteers assisted the families involved as the duplex was described as unlivable after the fire.
The most important part is making sure that they're taken care of, and that's what we focus on. And if sometimes it always involves some money, and sometimes it just involves hugs and for tears and that kind of thing. So it can get pretty emotional.
The Red Cross helped the families by giving them blankets and a debit card to cover their temporary housing. This fire was contained to this duplex. As the Chico Fire Department tells us, neighbors helped with the firefight.
So we were spraying the front door, which was, the living room was fully engulfed and the windows were starting to crack. And then everyone was out, but we kept trying to communicate if there was any relatives upstairs.
Kelso tells me one of their main objectives was to contain the fire to just this building.
With proximity of different structures to each other here in Chico and some of our areas and our neighborhoods, certainly a fire that gets well developed in one building can ignite another building. That was part of our strategy.
The owner of this duplex, who did not want to be shown on camera, told me that it will take more than 6 months to make this building habitable again after the fire damage caused today. Reporting in Chico, I'm Ryan Ketchum. Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
A damaged restoration company, Clean Right, Build Right, blocked off all the entrances to the building tonight so no one can enter as there are hazardous conditions inside.